Philly streets talk. Philly streets talk. T, what up? Philly streets talk. Rich, what up? Mo, what's up?
Hello everybody, my name is Wylik Shakur, and I'm the father of Quaheem the Problem, aka Babyface Assassin. We are based in Philadelphia and we're fighting. He's a fighter, upcoming fighter, very known nationally. We're hoping to be known worldwide. My son has the potential to be a great fighter. He has the potential to do great things. And we're looking to do these things, and we're coming out of Philadelphia.
So what started you guys into boxing? How did this get started?
Well, boxing has always been in my family. We've been boxing. My family been boxing for way back. My grandmother's cousin is Joe Frazier, so that gives you an idea of where the boxing come in at. Also, I have other cousins that box. Wylik Gibbs, who is UBS champ, and then my other cousin who fought Nicolas Rouge in 2004 for the WBC entry title, world title. So boxing has always been around. We box on the blocks, on the street. In my neighborhood, we actually would pull out the gloves every year and size each other up according to size, and we would box. We always loved boxing. Boxing was always around and whatnot. So this is what we love to do. My son got involved in boxing. Basically, we was at a party. We was at a family gathering and whatnot. And I have a cousin whose son who boxed, and he was known throughout the city. And we basically asked him, well, show my sons. I had two sons at the party. I said, well,
who was the boxer that was known?
Well, my cousin, my distant cousin's son, we had a gathering, and he's an amateur. He was pretty good amateur. And we asked him to show us some things. We said, hey, show my son something, I'm gonna pull out, I'm gonna get some pads. So I went to Modell's and we bought the pads. We ran the pads. I said, yeah, go ahead and show him something, And then he said, oh man, well, I don't really feel like it, So my two sons, Quaheem and Taheem, was like, well, come on, Dad, show us something, So that sparked the interest to get back involved in boxing.
So they wound up seeing something from you instead of the boxer.
Right.
Oh,
So I started to teach them everything that I knew. Plus, I boxed before as well. So I said, well, why not go ahead and train them? If they are going to box, if they want to learn, for self-defense, or if they just want to learn, they want to get involved in the sport, why not do it? Why not teach them myself? I knew everything. I had one of the best trainers in the city, Jimmy Arthur. Jimmy Arthur was like the, was like the Lou Duva of boxing. Jimmy Arthur was known throughout the city, and he trained me and trained Tyrone Edwards and several other guys that became prominent in boxing. Everything Jimmy Arthur touched turned to gold. He was tremendous Philadelphia trainer. You ask anybody about him, they know about him. So I said, why not? The only reason that I didn't take off in boxing was basically because I had an injury. I broke my thigh bone. I was signed to Frank Gale Sr., who was promoting fights down in New Jersey, down in Atlantic City, and he was really big with the ESPN at the time. And I messed around trying to live two different lives, street life and boxing, and I ended up hurting myself by breaking my thigh bone. So I never really got to do what I wanted to do, or to show my talents. So when my sons sparked their interest into boxing, it ignited a fire in me. So I said, hey.
So is that like a chance to redo it all over again?
Yeah, it's a chance.
I also watched you on Instagram. I seen some of your amazing flips and all.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm still athletic.
I see.
You know, I'm very athletic. I was always athletic. Gymnastics, 3-time city champ. I wrestled. I did collegiate wrestling along with basketball. So I was always athletic, and then a lot of that stuff trickled down through my DNA, through my children. You know, so you know he got it honest. His brother got it honest. You know, it came through them. They got a DNA which they could do anything they put their minds to.
Philly streets talk. Philly streets talk. T, what up? Philly streets talk. Rich, what up? Mo, what's up? Philly streets talk. 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 I'm out the truck screaming go Sixers. Cold animals, we throw pitches. That Eagles game 60 inches look so vicious. Rich Gold play the track, he got the hot mixes. Put it on the airwaves and they gon' go listen. It's the music, I show you how to do it. I've been a major figure cause Gilly was my influence. Bumping most when they out 66 and Buicks. Organic as the roots, I bring it back to the truest. I'm talking Essex, West Philly section. I've been a Fresh Prince, so of course I get they blessing. Ties to my Southwest fame on King Assassin, who helped me out when I'm pitching CDs on 52nd. What you know about? Seagull what a thug about. Still bumper flames 2 tape, I can't go without. I slap shots like a flyer, don't even doubt. I'm on point like Dave Sean when he go on route. Philly great, for Billy Cosby's sake. I'm posted out with Geno's eating a greasy steak. Talk of Philly streets, voice don't ever break. They need a way to say, we set the vision straight.
I bring the music so child, man, my flow's so wild. Like a jar of that Baki, salam to the Aki. A winner like Rocky, call me Apollo Creed. I deliver so cocky, could bring you up to speed. Like I might come through the blue, I might come on the green. See, I track with my team, you know the traffic is mean. Hook, jab, and the lean. Yeah, Bernard Hopkins, I'm plotting on the opposition. Losing ain't the option. Them Philly streets talk. I've been influenced since the Broad Street bully ball. Trade Vine hoodie talk. Tri-State reppin' hard. Another day, another dollar. Get them bets involved. Like Eagles for the extra yard. Shout out to DJ Drama, Diamond Cuts, nigga Meek Mills, and every starting artist on the come up. Man, this shit's real. And Derry's on the studio. I'm with my brother Tech fam. Trying to make it quick flip like Phillies. This is the grandstand. Philly streets talk. 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 Ah.
2, 1. Hey, we back. We back, and I promise y'all that y'all gonna hear from the problem. Problem? What's the problem? We wanna know.
Alright, what's up, Philly? As he said, I'm Quaheem Davis. I'm 19 years old. We're here with Philly Street Talk, and I'm just gonna be talking a little bit about myself, about my story, where I come from. If you go back and ask any of my mentors, any of my teachers, even my mom at the time, no one would ever guess that I would be a boxer today. I was a quiet kid. I was really shy. I was into science. I played a little bit of football in middle school. I played throughout high school, but I didn't really spark an interest in boxing until I was about 12 or 13 years old. And it's actually an interesting story. I actually wanted to do karate at the time. I wanted to do karate. I used to watch Karate Kid. I tried to emulate all the things that I seen. I wanted to learn self-defense. My dad was like, listen, we can make a deal. You can do karate, but you gotta box first. And he said that boxing is a base for all fighting styles. Every fight style can revolve around boxing because the lessons that you learn in boxing, you can use that in almost any other, fighting style. So I get into boxing. It was a little tough at first. We actually started off in my living room. We were
All right, hold on, real quick. Let me ask you something. Did you get into a lot of fights as a kid in the schools and in the streets?
I didn't get into too many fights as a kid, but I was always smaller than the other kids. So I did want to learn to self-defense in case I had to get into a situation. I was always the smallest out of all my classmates.
Did they pick on you because you were smaller?
Yeah, sometimes I would get picked on just for being small, but then it's like, it was kind of like half of the people that really liked me because I was so quiet and shy, but then it was people that was jealous because, you know, I was getting a lot of attention as a kid. But, so we started off in the living room. We had the treadmill in the living room. We had a whole workout routine. We had a playlist. So, but even then, I still wasn't falling for boxing yet. I was just getting in the groove of it. I had interest in it. And my dad took me to the first gym I ever walked in was James Schuler's gym. And we walked up to the head coach. He was like, "You know where you at?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "It's boxing gym." He like, "Do you really know where you at?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this the boxing gym, man." So he like, "All right, we're gonna throw you in there." They had the kid at the time. He was already like a national champion. He had a lot of experience. I was about 12 at the time. He had to be about 16. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I know where I'm at. So we get in the gym. And we get in the ring. We sparring, and he ain't cut me no slack.
Right.
He didn't take it easy on me at all. You know,
he just went
that's
in.
my first time sparring. He went in on me. And then at the end of the sparring session, my dad like, "Yeah, good job." He's like, "What you want to do?" And I was like, "I want to come back tomorrow." And I guess that was the moment when I fell in love with the sport.
So did that wake up a certain fire inside you?
It definitely
sparked something that.
It definitely sparked something in me because you have this kid that's so quiet and shy, and like I got in the ring and I got to express myself more. I got to move around. I got to feel something, and I actually liked it.
So would you think that was like somewhat therapeutic?
Yeah,
it's like some way to release tension.
It was therapeutic in a way, and at the same time, I had this fire sparked in me. It's like it's people out here that's better than me at this. I can become greater. One day I want to be able to be better than him, and we went back the next day and we sparred him again. It turned out the same way, and eventually over time, the same guy that I sparred, I can spar him today, and it's a completely different scene from 5 years ago. And it's just like, you see that, and it means a lot to me because I remember when I first started, it shows progress and growth, things that's intangible. It's like certain moments in boxing you just can't get back. It's just times where you're just running, or we might be training out in the grass. It's just...
So they say with most fighting, all fighting, should I say, requires discipline.
Yes.
Do you feel like you have enough discipline as a fighter?
Yes, I feel like I'm very disciplined as a fighter because a lot of things in boxing that matter is what you do outside of the ring.
Yeah.
So it's the choices that I make when I'm not in the gym that's going to ultimately push me to the next level. Everybody come in the gym, we all work out, we spar, but it's the things that you do when you leave the gym that's going to separate you from the next fighter. You see, when I leave the gym, I have to wake up in the morning, I have to run. It's things I'm going to have to do on my own that no one can do for me.
Right.
And boxing is a lonely sport. You have a coach, you might have a few teammates, but when it's all said and done, when the first bell goes off, it's just you and the other guy.
Right.
So when I discipline myself, I try to do a lot of things on my own because when it's all said and done, I'm the only one that's fighting. I got my dad in my corner, and it's just me and him.
The question now is, everybody loves wins. How do you deal with your losses?
My losses, when I win a fight. When I win a fight, it's a good feeling. We go back to the drawing board and we still work on the things that I didn't do right in the fight. But when I lose, it give me a different type of motivation. It's a motivation. It's like it's two different types of people when it comes to this sport. It's people that get hit or people that fall down and they stay down. and then it's the person that get hit, and that just sparks a whole new fire in them. And my dad will tell you, he's seen it plenty of times. When I get that fire, when I get this, a different type of drive, it's a different type of passion. My dad know when I'm focused. He know if I'm focused, I'm in the gym every day. He see me losing weight when I don't even want to lose weight. He see me running every day. I run to the gym. I'm like, it's just a different type of fire. And from taking those few losses early on in my amateur career, it let me know that I really wanted to do this, because anybody can just win and keep it pushing, but when you lose and come back, it's just a different type of passion. Everyone has that type of heart and
to add to that, he never really lost but one fight. One fight. In boxing, it's a lot of politics too. I hate to talk about that, but he really never lost really but one fight. If I can add to that.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you've built a love, but that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart.
All these mixed emotions just keep falling on you, right? You thinking that it's easy on me, baby, in the light. I'm steady hiding behind shades, staring at the air in the days. I'm knowing that I'm trying to help myself get out of this date. Fate has guided me through all my struggles of the day. So understand my love, if it drifts a bit away. I'm always with you, baby, though I'm always with myself. But I keep you like a ratchet on my waist, waiting to bust. My mind is so cloudy, so I know my judgment's off. And assume it's not my movement, so unconscious I seem lost. I listen to my heart and the beat has lost its spark. I'm wondering the cost of a lie I never bought. I'm pondering the source of a cry I never fought. Now I distance my heart from a try that's not at fault. I felt this before, and most times that's how it starts. The beginning of a beautiful love that leaves a scar.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a love, and that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your
When your shine is getting dim and your trust is growing thin, assume it's not my movement but your laundry came to rinse. Now my grieving turns to screaming and my heart is what's not bleeding from all that I was seeing, but the faith that I believed in. Turn the lies of your deceiving from the pics that I received, and now I see the reasons why the assuming kept us breezing. I'm not just seasoning, and that breeze is not my season, so I need to close that door, cause you're letting all them leaves in. My love was on its form, my love, I gave my all. My loyalty is strong, so my actions show my heart. I listened before, and still faith says love is pure, and that's what kept us drawn to knowing us was so much more. And that's what kept us pure, knowing love through rains and storm, and through the rays of sun it grew deeper into its core. I felt this before, and most times that's how it starts. The beginning of a beautiful love that leaves a scar.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a love, but that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart.
Listen to your heart and show me when our love will start. I listen to the beat and heard the rhythm has gotten deep. Seek my love into your veins, and my pain is what I speak. Tap the needle on its tip, I'm overpowered by your grip. My body showered by your lips, your touch like flowers to my skin. Now I'm drowning in your sin like a drug, I'll never quit. I'm in love with all your flaws, and like me, you have your scars. So the reason for my love is to bring back the who you are. I see the light within your smile, see the shine deep in your eyes. Hear your conscience when it calls like it's screaming to survive. So I stay right by your side, cause it's deeper than you and I wanna see the man that you was before love died. I know that every cloud in the sky can change the sky, so I know deep down inside pains of pain is still alive. I never felt this before, so now this is where it starts. A beginning of a beautiful love that heals our scars.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a
Okay, we back with more Wylik Shakur and the problem. All right, so we're gonna go back into that real quick about them L's. You was giving us a little bit about him not taking the L. Can you finish up on that?
Oh yeah. Well, in boxing. People that know boxing knows that it's a lot of politics that's being played in boxing. So even when you win, you lose sometimes. Let's say if you don't have the right sponsorship behind you, or they're looking to push a certain individual, you can beat him bluntly and plainly in the eyes of the people, but they will rob certain individuals of that fight, and he's been robbed, a few times. But like he said, it just strengthens him, and he keep moving forward. He don't allow that to keep him down.
So to the problem, what makes you the problem?
See, my dad gave me the nickname The Problem. He used to call my brother The Truth, and he used to call me The Problem. The reason why he gave me the problem because I had a coach named Hammer, right? One of my coaches was named Hammer. I used to meet him over at the YMCA. He would show me a little bit, and he also knew my brother, right? And we had the same exact trainer, but Hammer would go on and on about how we have two completely different styles. Tahi, he was a lot more technical than me. That's my older brother. He was more of a boxer. He moved around a lot. And I was always more, I was tough. I would never mind. We walk into the gym, and my dad like, all right, who want to spar first? I was the younger brother, but I would always be like me. I'll go at first. Yeah. I want the bigger one.
Right.
And I was just more rugged, more tough than my older brother, who was more scientific. He was more technical, and that's how he got the name The Truth. And I was the problem because I was just more tenacious. I'd go in there. I didn't mind. I would never got nervous to spar, none of that.
So is the fire still burning in your brother as well? Is he still boxing?
My brother, he decided to go to the Army. He's doing well right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's still in good.
Salute to your brother.
Yeah.
Supporting the cause.
Yeah.
Holding us down. That's what it's about. We support the whole military system that keeps us safe here.
Right.
So what's next coming up for you guys?
Well, we're looking at Chattanooga, the qualifiers. Nationally, you can get a lot going on locally, but nationally is where it's at. When you go national, you become more known, and that's what we're looking to do, to brand ourselves, to be known, to become more known than just Philadelphia, and inspire, the younger kids, that they can pull themselves up and do something with their lives and things of that nature. So Chattanooga is what we're looking at right now for the qualifiers. That's what it's national. It's in Tennessee.
Okay, so do you have any fights lined up for this upcoming season coming up for the fall?
We have October the 26th, I believe. We are main event out in Reading, PA. I think it's against Julian Cruz.
I actually fought him in the Golden Gloves. We fought in the regionals. I beat him in the regions in the Golden Gloves, and his coach wanted to set up a rematch. So
yeah, they wanted a rematch.
Oh, that's excellent.
And that's going to be a problem again. That's what's going to happen. But my son, when he was, like he said, 12 years old, we started from the residence, from the house. I knew right away he had what it took. I've been around boxing 40 years. I knew right away he soaked everything up like a sponge, and the training sessions that I used to give him, his brothers, and when the training sessions was over, at 12, I told his mother, I said, he's going to be a world champion. She said, what you mean? I said, he's special. She said, what you mean? I said, he's special. He's a special talent. I said, the way that he do things and how he do them and the way that he soaks up everything, he got the ability to be a champion. So that's what I saw him at 12 years old. And my predictions will hold true.
At 19, now, he's doing pretty good to me. You know, your guys keep up the good work. Y'all doing a good job. I watch a lot of y'all clips that y'all put out, training and all. So you guys are on the right track. That's all I can tell you.
Good.
Don't let nothing get in your way. Stop y'all force if nothing gets in your way.
Right. A lot of people admire us and respect us because we came, you know, we came from nothing. Like they saw us when he, you know, when he wasn't in his proper form and really couldn't fight. Now all the guys that he used to box, he thought could fight. He said, "Oh, you know what? They couldn't fight. I just couldn't fight." Now, and on top of it, the guys that he used to box and all that, they don't want no parts of him no more. So this how you know his growth. Like you can't even get the spar. They don't even want to spar with you no more. They point him in other directions and other individuals to spar because he's a problem. You know.
So do y'all have other ways of communicating with the social media, such as the Instagram? I know y'all have Instagram, but do y'all have all the Facebook, all the website? Do y'all have a website and everything put up for you guys?
Well, right now I just got Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. The reason why I asked you guys that is because that the more the media, the more chances you guys mentioned to me that you guys were looking for sponsors.
Yes.
And it's a great outlet by actually tapping into some of these avenues where the people are looking for people to sponsor.
Okay.
All right? And
right.
Y'all heard it from me.
We appreciate you.
All right?
We definitely appreciate you.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. You have seen the problem and this pop, Wylik Shakur. They ain't playing. They out here doing their thing, and they out here to stay. They ain't going nowhere. So y'all stay focused and tune in. PhillyStreetsTalk.com.
Tune in.
We out.
Yes.
All right, one thing I need from y'all.
Big shout out to Philly Streets Talk for having us here today. Make sure y'all tune in.
Talk Philly Streets Talk. 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 I'm out the truck screaming, go Sixers. Cold hammers, we throw pitches. That Eagles game, 60 inches, look so vicious. Rich Gold play the track, he got the hot mixes. Put it on the airwaves and they gon' go listen. It's the music, I show you how to do it. I've been a major figure cause Gilly was my influence. Bumping most when they out 66 and viewers. Organic as the roots, I bring it back to the truest. I'm talking Essex, West Philly section. I've been a Fresh Prince, so of course I get they blessing. Ties to my Southwest fame on King Assassin, who helped me out when I'm pitching CDs on 52nd. What you know about? Seagull with a thug about. Still bumper flames, 2 tape, I can't go without. I slap shots like a flyer, don't even doubt. I'm on point like Deshaun when he go on route.